Smoke and Thunder.
All those planes over there flying. All that with the heads on fire right there.
I don't see those planes flying. I got shades on.
Bill, it's Rick here on the control tower. Can you hear me, my friend? Well, I can imagine it sounds a little loud in there. You're not quite 5 by 5, Bill, but that sounds like that's a lively and loud beast behind you.
Happy to be here today. We've got 23 aircraft in the sky today. You saw them in one formation coming at you straight ahead, breaking off into 2 large groups and 2 solos.
At 22, Bob was already a decorated World War II fighter pilot, famous both for his aerobatic abilities, including looping under a bridge in Tunisia, and for surviving 17 equipment failure and crash landings as a test pilot.
Wow.
Look at that jet fly. While dogfighting the German Luftwaffe on Bob Hoover's 59th combat mission, his malfunctioning Mark V Spitfire was shot down by a Focke-Wulf 190 off the coast of southern France. He was immediately taken prisoner and captured. He spent a cruel 16 months in Stalag 1, repeatedly attempting escapes. His final effort brought forth freedom as he made his way across the barbed wire fences and unbelievably commandeered a German FW-190. Yes, the same part.
Left, yeah, right.
You're seeing that in a business jet. For those few who haven't heard of Mr. Hoover, one of the things he's also renowned for is his energy management maneuvers. Shutting down both engines was Rockwell's Shrike Commander, performing a loop, an in-point roll, and a 180-degree turn to landing, then taxiing to show center, and sometimes even to his parking spot without having the engines on.
He turned his engines off.
And now, taking off is the Japanese Zero. As we get ready to honor those who flew and fought in the Pacific theater of the Second World War. Airshow pilots, Mike's passion for aviation started when he was a very young man. Mike's dad took him to his first air show, their hometown in Iowa, at the age of 10. That show made an everlasting impression so deep that at 14, Mike rode his bike to the airport for a couple of weeks straight, begging the owner for a job washing air. So, Mike had a teacher tell him that he'd never be a pilot. His grades weren't great, he was getting into trouble a lot. But later that year, a tutor gave him a book called The Little Engine That Could. It changed his attitude. It helped Mike believe in himself. He traded his work for washing airplanes to flying lessons and had his pilot's license by his 17th birthday. 38 years later, Mike has accumulated more than 24,000 flight hours and has qualified in more than 40 aircraft. He keeps a very busy schedule flying for corporate America, as well as keeping a full-time airshow schedule flying the Lucas Oil stunt plane. Says their products, as well as their integrity, make what he's doing even more rewarding. But it's incredible to be part of the Lucas Oil team. And it wasn't easy getting where he is today. Mike would attest he fought battles every day. Things didn't always turn out the way he planned, but each year he was one of the biggest impacts of his life. And the light around him was his attitude. Whatever his experience as a pilot, businessman, husband, and father, Mike still admits to making mistakes every day, but he doesn't want to miss the opportunity to pass on the same gift of encouragement and attitude to his parents, grandparents, and that second-grade tutor. All believe in him and the dreams he still chases. That's why Mike started the I Can program in conjunction with his air show. dreams really can come true. It's the 2002 U.S. National Aerobatic Champion, member of the 2004 U.S. Aerobatic Team. He's traveled the world with the same aircraft you see him performing in today. His excitement for aviation and willingness to share his experience with people around the country, nothing short of contagious. In his attempt to encourage kids of all ages to not only dream, but to live their dreams and never give up. You can lead big adventures. Follow your passions. Do the impossible. 2 words. I can. Now why don't we go upstairs right now and talk to Mike while he works? Believe it or not, this man can multitask. He flies, he talks at the same time. Mike, it's Rick down here on the ground. How do you read me, buddy?
Here we go. 17 right now. Guys, roll her up a little bit. Get some smash out of this thing, come around and let's do a straight double hammerhead right in front of everybody. Here we go. Put her straight down, get to the feet. Come on, baby.
Outstanding, my friend. Around twice the double hammerhead. What does that feel like?
Oh, I tell you what. I don't even feel it anymore. Let's get the jump. The parachute team out there, we're going to play with a little ribbon test coming up here. So let's have some fun with that, huh?
No kidding. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, down in front of us here, the ground crew putting a ribbon up. And Mike, what do you plan to... My God, you're tumbling end over end. Did you actually just do a forward somersault?
Yes, dude. Woo! Forward somersault. Here we go. Come on.
Mike's taking a good look at that ribbon right now. That's not very high off the ground, my friend. What do you plan to do with that?
Well, I'm going to go down and take a really good close look at it here in a second.
So you plan to simmer this thing with the airplane. You got to take a closer look and make sure you're lined up, buddy.
Yeah, we're going to take a good look at this thing. Everybody in place down there?
You got it.
All right, let's have some fun. Switch this thing over, build up a little speed. You can't see things unless you're going fast, right?
Roger that.
All right. There it is.
Check this out, folks.
You went under it.
Mike, you flew under it.
Yeah, I know. Okay, sorry about that.
So wait a minute now. When you come back down, you're going to actually sever this. Lining up. It's going to flip upside down here. Down a bit more. Boom, you got it, my friend.
Let's just have a little stand-up turnaround right in place. Look at this.
How much fun is that, Mike? And your great relationship with Lucas Oil Products.
Unbelievable people, I'll tell you what. Can't believe I'm still with them after 13 years. I don't know what the deal is, but they like me, I guess. And I'll tell you what, I love their product.
distraction. Huey will be called back in again, and our pilot will head for home. Smoke has been popped. That signals with the Huey pilot to come back in. Also observing from above again, the L5, the Stinson observation airplane. T-28 for cover from above. And now here comes the Huey to take everybody home. So here's the takeoff. Now, Mike's going to try and rattle Bill Brack, but he's not an easy guy to rattle. He's feeling pretty confident. Steve Ulrich, Bill's crew member, will be watching. He retired from racing in 1990. His son, Steve Hinton Jr., became the youngest pilot to win the Reno Air Races, and today he helps us pay our respects to the past. Lightning, recently repainted, now wearing the markings of 23 Skidoo, flown by Captain Perry J. P., the man who wrote The Little Prince, flew for the French Air Force, Antoine Saint-Exupéry. Takeoff roll.
Area 2, as it's commonly called, is piloted today by Major Robert Reinhold from Thousand Oaks, California. He's a member of the world-famous VMA 214 Black Sheep Squadron and is joined by 12 United States Marines. Short takeoff and landing. Attitude control during VSTOL and hover is accomplished with the reaction control system getting engine lead air through the nozzles to the nose and tail. Reinhold will now decelerate his aircraft by directing the nozzles full down and will deliberately overshoot his hover point in order to demonstrate that. Ladies and gentlemen, Major Reinhold is now maneuvering his nozzles down to a 90-degree position as he approaches the hover pad.
how well you did in those classes in math and science, but how well you applied.
From the right. 123 men, 23 engineers, and 105 shopmen worked 10 hours a day, 6 days a week to build the first XB-80. The head designer was none other than the famed Clarence Kelly Johnson. On January 8, and as he prepares to land,
Yeah, show the sneak pass. Now let's show that this one's flying that jet again. As Wilbur chases it down and tries to wrap that power around to the top of that tail slide for another hotline Tower of Power. Oh boy. Now what's that? Looks so right. Get those cameras ready. We've got the red jet for not one, not two, but 3 aileron rolls as Sticky flies knife edge to get a good look at the top deck. Beautiful L-39. Watch 5 and 6. Vertical rolls into a shark's tooth. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look, get your kids up front. Over to the left. We've got an exciting tribute. Call sign. There's always a miles an hour into a 90-degree bank, creating a figure 8, and he'll fly that L-39 right around that control tower. Keep it down, Sticky. Watch as he goes behind the tower, flying straight back towards show 7. Now that's an over 7.5 G pull. It's a good thing he's got that G suit on to keep the blood from pooling in his lower extremities so he can keep vision throughout. And from the left again, over 800 miles an hour closure. Watch the inverted opposing hit. Now, if you have your neighbors, your family, your friends, you should tell them. Yeah, that was pretty low. So, from the left, we've got John Ford Thompson for the fast pass. Pass. Oh yeah.
apologize in the middle of the roll. So watch as they climb as he tries to get in on the roll. Once again, anchors in. An incredible pilot. So his motor draws that big stick out so that he'll make a left turn. And you guys were missing an airplane. Can you help me find number 6? Where is number 6? You know these Canadians. Gosh. 5 on the left, 1 on the right. Let's see how the timing is. Now that was incredible. You know, we want to thank all of the sponsors at this air show. Darcy Brooks. So as you've been wandering around the air show today, you might have noticed a blue MiG-17 static display. That's from our museum back in Byron. It is air show business, baby, and we're proud to be with you today. That's a beautiful sight to see. You know, it's amazing the countless hours that go, ladies and gentlemen. Named in honor of General Billy Mitchell, a pioneer, U.S. military for U-1. 2 Mustangs, the Corsair and the Spitfire in formation, dedicated to our veterans.
Advanced flight controls combined with its powerful engines allow the F-22 to pull more than 9 times the force of gravity. Watch from the right as the Raptor demonstrates its tight turn capability with a minimum radius horizontal turn, and then powers straight up into the vertical. is your answer? The F-22 Raptor proudly presents the dedication pass. The Raptor will now quickly reposition and show you what the advanced flight controls and engines can do. You'll see why the aircraft is unmatched in a vertical flight as it carves through a loop and doubles its altitude at the end. At the top of the loop, you will see the Raptor rotate around one spot in the sky, utilizing the vector thrust of the two powerful F-119 engines, which literally flip the aircraft through the vertical.